Okay, so we'll be going in a minute. We'll just get the link, and you can get that out onto LinkedIn. Right. Says the video is private. Let me check this. Right, Claire, I'm giving you the link. Can you just briefly check that for me? Make sure that's coming through so everyone can see us.
Yeah.
Says the video is private. Let me check this.
So on the live view, Ben, just to let you know, when we're not all showing at once.
That's fine. We can't do anything about that. That is just the way this stream works. Right, Claire.
Just
Just want to make sure that that is available for everyone to see. Are you logged in at all? Otherwise, I'm going to go.
We're not all showing at once.
That's fine. We can't do anything about that. That is just the way this. So I can hear myself coming through there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So you happy with that?
I'm good.
Brilliant. Okay, let's begin, guys. You can dance. Feel free to express yourself during the interviews. Hello, and on this episode of the Inventive Marketing Club, it's our festive hoedown quiz. I should have some applause in there. You lucky contestants are joining us for our fun-filled Christmas quiz extravaganza, and we're going to get to meet you throughout the show. So I'm going to go to in between rounds. We'll get to meet you. So are you ready to jingle through 4 rounds of festive fun? And for each question, if you know the answer, I want you to wave your noisemaker. Or just make something visual so I can see what you're doing. Each correct answer, you're going to score points. Claire will manage all the points and keep score for us. And if there's any flair to your answer, she may award bonus points for that as well. So let the festive hoedown begin, and may the best marketer win. Round 1 is called Get Fruity. The fun begins on our Christmas quiz with a famous marketing slogan that has been illustrated by our magical AI. Now, I'm going to reveal this, little parts of it, as you answer questions. And if you get through the end of it, then we can get to see all of it. Think catchphrase. That's what we're doing here. You get points for each question, and you get extras for guessing the catchphrase or the brand that uses it. So, on to the first question. Just for the taste of it, was used by which soft drink brand? Was it Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, or Mountain Dew?
Then?
What do you think? Right, sorry, I missed who's going there. Claire, who?
Stephen, what
Okay,
is
Stephen.
the answer?
C, Dr. Pepper.
C, Dr. Pepper. Any other guesses?
I think it was Toby next.
Toby,
Yeah.
do you want to go?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Okay, let's see what the answer is. It was Pepsi. No points on that round. It's always best to guess. Just in case. But however, because I'm nice, I'm always going to reveal a section from the image so we can see what's going on. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what it could be. And remember, an AI has drawn this, so it could be a bit wacky and wild. Right, on to the next question. Which brand urges you to think outside the bun in its advertising? Is it Taco Bell, Subway, McDonald's, or KFC? There you go. Heidi. I can't stop the clock. This is the nature of Keynote, so what's your answer? Oh, speak up a bit. McDonald's. Any other guesses? Who's next? Who was next? Toby, I saw you raising yours there.
Yeah, I'll go Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Let's reveal the answer. It was Taco Bell. Points for Toby. Good guess, though, Heidi. Good guess. Let's reveal the next part. Oh, quite interesting. I still wouldn't know what that was if I was looking at it separately. Okay, next question. Just do it is a famous catchphrase used by a well-known sportswear brand. You can't go yet. Is it Adidas, Puma, Nike, or Reebok? Off you go. Toby, I think Toby still got in there first. Stephen, you're going to have to come forward because I can't see your waggling going on. Okay, Toby, what's the answer?
That'll be nice.
Nike. Any other guesses? Heidi, I think you were next.
Yeah,
You go
I'd
with
go
Nike as
Nike
well?
too.
Yeah. Points for Toby. So you've got to be fast. You've got to be fast. Okay. Let's reveal the next section. I'm just going to ask, can you guess what this might be? Think of a famous slogan. Think of the name of this round, Get Fruity, if that gives you any help on this. No? Okay, we'll move on to the next one. So, Lives for Sharing is a slogan used by a telecommunications company in which country? Is it A, Germany, B, France, C, Spain, or D, United Kingdom? Ethan, you took it up. You gonna give it a guess? Yeah, go on then. What are you gonna go?
I want to go. It's between France and the United Kingdom, I think, but I'm going to go away from my gut instinct and say France.
Okay, France. Anyone else?
I think Stephen was next.
Stephen?
Germany. I'm going Germany.
Germany. Okay, shall we reveal the answer? It's United Kingdom. I didn't get that as well. I sort of vaguely remember that slogan.
It sounds like a slogan from any company in the United Kingdom. To be fair,
It completely made up. And I must say, Claire's done a great job. Claire's put the whole show together. She's found all the questions. So if you love it, she can definitely take credit. If you hate it, you know who to contact.
which company is that?
Yeah, which company?
Oh yeah, did I say on the notes there? I can't remember if I've written it all down, but that was British Telecom
Oh, right.
for that particular one.
All right.
Okay, so let's reveal the last final bit on here. Can you guess it from what we've got here? So think of a slogan, think of catchphrase, where you've got to say what you see. Don't worry, if you can't guess from that, I will reveal everything. I don't know if it's going to help you, but I will give it a go.
Stephen's waving.
Okay, Stephen, what is it?
Apple on my mind?
Apple on your mind. I mean, that's a good guess. That's really close, but maybe you want to just tweak how that works. It's along those lines, though. You've got the right components to it. Who else wants to give it a go? Just say what you see. It's really tricky, actually. I think this particular one, but it's quite a fun graphic. And you've got to remember. So what we did is Claire fed the slogan into AI, and this is what it produced, which is quite interesting. No ideas? Shall we move on? Do you want to put out of your misery?
Yes, please.
It's Think Different. Apple's iconic catchphrase encourages creativity and innovation. Quite an
Another
interesting one.
successful campaign.
Yeah. I think the next one will be a little bit easier, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. Before we move on to the next round, what I want to do is just get to know you all, or sort of share you all a little bit with everyone who's watching. So, Toby, do you want to give us a brief introduction about your business and maybe something exciting that happened in the last year?
Oh, goodness. So I run Barscourt Engineering. We're based in Herefordshire. We have, the exciting thing is we had our 40-year anniversary this year.
Woo!
We've been going 40 years. I've not been running it for 40 years. I've been here for 24 years. But no, we've been going for 40 years. So that was something to celebrate earlier in the year. We're an engineering company and we make lots of different things in metal. Yes, you do. And I used to work there. Actually, not while you were running it. Before you, but when Dad was running it. And I only did the cleaning though. I wasn't doing anything as exciting as you. It's 40 years though. That's amazing. I didn't realize it'd be that long. Well done. And so your website, if anyone's interested in checking you out, barscourt.com, they can go and find out and see more. And you see a picture of me running a machine. Yeah,
it is a picture of you. Okay, thank you, Toby. Let's move on and play our next round, round 2, called Snowman. So this is a merry game of Snowman, which is like a festive take on a classic game, which you'll recognize when I get to it. There is an unusual marketing buzzword that holds the key to victory. And basically what you've got to do is we've got 13 questions. And for each of those questions, you get an opportunity to give me a letter, see if that letter is available within this word. So there we go. And it's a snowman. So basically we've got, I think it's 8 or 9 chances to get this right. Now I've got to initiate the annotate features and hope this works. Let's just do a quick test drawing on here. Yeah, brilliant. Let's clear that off. Okay, so I'm going to run through these questions. It's relatively quick fire. So just once you know the answer, just make a noise, put your hand up, and we'll get the answer and move on. So number 1, which fast food chain introduced the slogan, "Have it your way," in the 1970s, emphasizing Toby?
Burger King.
Burger King, it's right. And I'll finish that. It emphasizes customization and personalization of orders. So what letter do you want to guess?
A, please, Bob.
An A. So there is no A. So I'm going to try and draw a circle with a mouse. It's a really difficult thing to do. Hence why I put the little template there. So sadly, you didn't get that one. On to the next question. In the marketing mix, what are the 4 commonly recognized elements that make up the 4 Ps? Go for it, Heidi. Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Got you now. So go again.
Okay. Product, place, people, and promotion.
Almost.
Oh.
I'd say that's probably just as good. I will give it to you because you've got 3 out of the 4 that we've got on the card. It's product, price, place, and promotion. But to be honest, whenever I'm looking through marketing things, people just make stuff up all the time. But I think these are the original 4 Ps. So you did get it right. So do you want to guess another letter that we can put on the board here to see if you get it right?
E.
E. Okay. Right. That's a good one to pick. There are a few of those. Let's see if I can draw that in. There's one there. There is one.
Point for every E.
And another here. I don't think that's the way it works. I think that is it. We've just got 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. So that's a good one to guess. Well done, Heidi. Next question. Now, this is where you need to have your mics on. So Ethan, make sure your mic's on here because you need to make a noise. What noise do you make when your printer won't work and you have a deadline to meet? Burst with a crazy noise. Okay, Stephen, go on.
That was it.
That was it? No, come on. What noise was it? Was it the jingling of the bells? Okay, right. Yeah, I got that one. That will do. Do you want to pick a letter?
Oh, I.
Yeah, we've got 2 of those. That's brilliant. I'm going to work out where they are. So we've got one here. No, not there. Scrub that out. There we go. No, I'm just putting it in the same place again. This is where I need my iPad. And 1, 2 along from that. Well done. Next question. What term is often used to describe the process of a consumer making a purchase decision after seeing a product or service multiple times in different marketing channels? So basically, what is it called when someone makes a purchase? Yes, go for it, Heidi.
Is it the buying ladder?
Oh no, I think you're thinking too far. Sort of come in a simple metric for when someone moves from a non-customer to a customer. What's that called? It's a conversion. Right, next one, number 5, marketing term that describes the practice of sending a commercial message to a group of people via email, typically for promotional purposes. This is not a trick question. It's really as simple as it probably sounds. Yeah, go for it, Stephen.
Email marketing.
Yeah, exactly that. What letter would you like?
Oh, a O.
An O, no O's, but you can have an O up here.
Oh, no. Wrong place.
Okay, next one. Oh, this is a long one. Right. Which globally renowned tech company is committed to using 100% renewable energy for all of its operations? And has a line of eco-friendly products known for their... Yes, go for it, Ethan.
Oh, no. Sorry, finish the question.
Okay. Oh, cheeky. And has a line of eco-friendly products known for sleek design and recyclable materials.
Oh, yeah. It was Apple.
Okay, I'm just going to check this because I've got all of them here. I was going to read them out. So we've got A, Google, B, Apple, C, Amazon, and D, Samsung. And I'm just going to check that. Yes, it is Apple. I thought it was, but I was just going to check that. Absolutely right. What letter would you like?
Oh.
Can we go P?
P. No P's, unfortunately. So would you like an arm or a leg?
I'll have a leg, please.
Leg, okay. Let's do a leg.
A leg,
put
please,
boots
Rachel.
on it as well. There we are. So what question were you on? We were on number 6. The next one. What term is used to describe the process of dividing a market into distinct groups of buyers who have different needs or characteristics? Is it A? Go for it, Nathan.
Segmentation.
It is C, segmentation, which is what I've got here. So go for it. What would you like? What letter?
F.
F. No F's in this one. So arm or leg?
I'll have another leg. Otherwise
Another
it'll fall
leg.
over.
We'll have another boot on there as well. Next question. In the 1982 movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial, what candy product is prominently featured and becomes a symbol of the film? Is it A, M&M's, B, Skittles, C, Reese's Pieces, I think I've said that correctly, or D, Snickers? Yes, Stephen.
Skittles.
It's Skittles. No, it's not. Anyone else guess? No, it's Reese's Pieces. I think that's how you say it, but that is a very typical American.
Put my hand in the fire for that.
Number 9, known for its commitment to organic and fair trade ingredients, as well as environmentally friendly packaging, which ice cream brand encourages consumers to enjoy their sweet treats responsibly? Toby.
Ben & Jerry's?
It is Ben & Jerry's. Sorry, I was going to read out some of the answers and options that you can have, but you got it exactly. Ben & Jerry's. Okay, what letter would you like?
Can I have an S, please?
You can, certainly. So an S is there. That's it, 1 S. Well done. Next, number 10. So we've got 4 more questions to get before we run out. So number 10, what is the term for the practice of tailoring online advertisements to the preferences and behaviors of individual users? Is it A, native advertising, B, geotargeting, C, behavioral targeting, or D, clickbaiting?
All of them.
Yes, I think it's Heidi first.
I'd suggest all of them, but what was the third one?
Third one was behavioral targeting.
Yes, that.
That's what we got on the card. Well done. And even if it's not true, if we've got it on a card, then you win. So what letter would you like?
T, please.
T, that's a good one. So it's here. Okay, well done. So into our final 3 questions. Which coffee house chain was originally named, see if I get this right, Il Giornale before changing its name to the globally recognized brand we know of today? We've got A, Caffè Nero, B, Starbucks, C, Costa Coffee, or D, coffee number 1?
It's got to be Starbucks.
Okay, go for it, Stephen.
It's got to be Starbucks.
You are right. It's B, Starbucks. Do you want to pick a letter?
Oh, I was going to go M.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually. We've got 1 here. And 1 here. Any clues? It's a tricky one. It's a very long word. Claire, you are evil. Okay, number 12. 2 more questions. What animal is featured in the logo of Lacoste? Is it a tiger, a crocodile? Toby.
Crocodile.
It is a crocodile. Or a lion or a panther with the other options. Okay, what letter do you want?
I'm going to go for an R.
Oh, yeah. So we've got 1 here. Well done. Last question, then you've got to guess what this word is. So number 13. Right, so this is an audio one again. Mime your reaction. Actually, it's not audio, it's visual. Mime your reaction to finding a typo in something you've sent to print. And we're thinking big print here, like, oh, Heidi, that's perfect. And you know it all too well, I'm sure. Hands over the eyes. Perfect. Okay, you get the last question. Do you want to pick a letter?
P?
P is not right. So do you want an arm or a leg? Sorry, an arm or a face element?
P, and I've written it down as well. How dumb am I? I'll have what? I have to have an arm, don't I?
I have an arm here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the final question. I've got no more questions, so I'm just going to take it from here. Can anyone guess what the word is from what we've got on the screen here? Now, I'll give you a little clue. Think about those silly little gifts that people send you and what the sort of general name for those are. And then think about what you might call that idea? No. Okay, it is a really tricky one. I will fill in the blanks here and then see if you can get it. Meme-vertising. So no one got that, but for a point, can you explain what that means?
Yeah, I think I could guess what that is. So I think that's product placement within a meme. So you're sharing, so people think they're looking at memes, but actually it's an advertisement for a product.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's pretty much it, really. I mean, it's basically brands using memes as part of their social strategy. But yes, incorporating more of their brand element in there. Absolutely. Well done. There's a tricky one that Claire had a lot more. I had to rein her in on it. She really wanted to go crazy. Right, let's close it off. And actually, if I delete all those, clear my drawing so we can move on. That is the most difficult part of the quiz over. Thank you. Right, on to Heidi. Heidi, can we take a breath now, everyone? Heidi, just brief introduction. I think a lot of people who watch know you, but for those who don't, brief introduction and maybe something exciting that happened this year.
Well, hello. My name is Heidi Chamberlain-Jones. I have two businesses. One is Minx Media, a marketing and business development consultancy. The other one is called Eat, Sleep, Live Herefordshire.co.uk, which is a destination marketing company for Herefordshire and promotes all the amazing places for visitors to come and eat, sleep and enjoy. And the most exciting thing that's happened just this week, funnily enough, is we produce the official guidebook for Herefordshire, which is the big, thick visitor guide called the Ultimate Herefordshire Guide. But we also produce a dedicated food and drink guide called the Herefoodie. And it's in its third year now. And the Herefoodie has just won a luxury food and drink award by Lux Life magazine, and it's been voted. It's been awarded the best regional food and drink guide for the UK. So I'm really chuffed about that. Yeah, it takes a lot of hard work and obviously costs a lot to do things in print, and we also have a digital version. But I'd like to just do a shout out and a share of that award with all the amazing food and drink businesses around Herefordshire that we have the pleasure of being able to frequent, but also who have made that book such an interesting read because we feature the stories behind the businesses as well as them being able to promote themselves. And it's not just eating out, it's products and producers and specialist retailers, all sorts of things. So we're really chuffed for them and for us.
So you should be. I mean, you put a lot of effort into that. It's you go the extra mile to not only encourage people to be in it, but make sure that they're well represented and putting out this printed media, which is, in an age of where everyone is on their phones and using websites or apps, still having that printed literature when you're out and about somewhere is so valuable. So thank you, Heidi. Next round 3, tasty treat. So this is another marketing slogan illustrated by our ever helpful AI. The AI we're using is OpenAI's DALL-E for these. Actually, no, not for this one. I think this was Canva that you used for this particular image. It won't help you in guessing what it is. So this is the same as round 1. We're going to give you a load of questions, and for each question you get to answered or not, you get to reveal a section of the image, and then if you guess that right, you get extra points. So in marketing, what does the term ROI stand for? I'm going to wait until I've read everything out on this one. Does it stand for return on investment, reach of influence, rate of interest, or rabbits overseeing Instagram?
Definitely rabbits.
Go for it. Oh, I think Toby beat you to it, Heidi, but you might get a chance if he gets it wrong. So Toby, what is it?
I'm going to go with a return on investment.
Return on investment it is. Well done. But here's your first section of the image. So what do you think? What do you think's going on there? Just give us a brief picture of what you think's going on.
Screaming.
Screaming, yeah, it looks like screaming. You've got a mouth shape. Brilliant. Okay, let's move on to the next one because that's not giving much away. What does SEO stand for? Does it stand for A, Well, hold on a moment.
Sorry.
Social email outreach. B, search engine optimization. C, strategic email outreach. Or D, social engagement optimization. Oh, that's a bit of a mouthful. Okay, I won't even do the timer. Ethan, Heidi, you're pretty much the same, but I think I heard Ethan first. Go for it.
You just, with this game, you just gotta, as soon as Ben starts asking the question, you gotta get in, otherwise Toby will beat you to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's your guess?
I'm gonna go B, search engine optimization.
Search engine optimization. Any other guesses before we move on? No, I think you all pretty much know what it is. Search engine optimization. Well done. Okay, so let's reveal another portion of the puzzle. What could that be? Okay, next one. What metric is often used to measure the level of interaction on an influencer's post? Is it A, impressions, B, click-through rate, C, engagement rate, and D, conversion rate? What do you think? Who's going to go? Oh, I think Stephen's waggling there. Yeah, go for it, Stephen. Right, the sound is drowning you out. What do you say?
Engagement rate.
D, engagement rate. Anyone else? All nodding at that. Ethan?
I was gonna go impressions.
Impressions. Okay, so well, if Stephen's right, gets it. Otherwise, Ethan, if you're right, then you get that next. It's engagement rate. Well done, Stephen. Okay, third section. Not sure if that helps. Got a bit of a cross going on there. Okay, last question. Which platform is known for short-form video content and is popular for influencer marketing? You can't start yet. No, I'm just gonna draw it out now. And is popular for influencer marketing in the entertainment industry. Is it A, Instagram, B, TikTok, C, LinkedIn, or D, Pinterest? Off you go. Oh, I think Heidi beat you to do it there, Steve. Okay, Heidi, do you want to go first? Stephen, I'll let you go next. Heidi, what is it? TikTok. Stephen, what were you going to say?
TikTok.
You're going to say TikTok as well. It is indeed TikTok. Well done, Heidi. Okay. We've got to have some rules on the game, otherwise it's just going to go crazy. Let's reveal the last part. Okay. What do you think we've got there? Who's going to have a guess at what we can see on screen? Remember, say what you see. Okay, Stephen, do you want to go for it?
Chocolate, for sure.
Yeah, we got chocolate. Stephen, what do you see there?
I was going to say, do not eat this chocolate.
Yeah. Should we reveal the whole thing? And then you've got to think about what the slogan might be, a sort of marketing slogan from a company. So what do you think that means? Now, this is what the AI came up with. This we had to embellish it a little bit to make it clearer, but pretty much what it came up with. If you just think about these two sort of sections to a phrase. Yes, Toby.
Is it melts in your mouth and not in your hand?
It is indeed melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Well done. This one was not clear. So we can thank Canva for this because it actually came up with something that was slightly better. I think you had to do this in 2 lots, didn't you?
Yeah, it just couldn't cope otherwise.
It came up. I saw the sort of the results of what it came up with, whether it all mashed together. It did not work. Well done, Toby, for guessing that one. Extra points. So, Ethan, before we move on to the next round, just tell us a little bit about your company, Binnit, and maybe something exciting that's happened in the last year.
Yeah. So, Philippa, who's from Herefordshire, Binnit is Philippa's company, and I've been with her pretty much since the beginning. We are changing the way commercial recycling and waste is managed. So we're looking at vehicle movement, logistics. That's what we've been doing for the last 5 years. But something that is really exciting this year is we've just closed our next investment round about 3 weeks ago. Nice big 6-figure sum, just south of $1 million, to expand the team, build some tech, go national. We've proven that the concept works. So we're looking to halve heavy vehicle movement in urban areas, take litter off the streets, engage businesses better than what's being done at the moment. The industry's quite behind when it comes to setting net zero targets and waste reduction, because that's how everything's priced in the industry. So suppliers don't have any incentive to reduce waste for businesses when they price things based on how much waste they collect. So we're doing things differently. Yeah, it's been a very exciting year, especially the last few weeks. We are really happy to have raised this investment finally, yes.
No, well done.
That's us. And a little bit about me. Yeah, grew up in Devon. Joined Philippa almost 6 years ago now, and I moved to Bristol last year. So that's where I am now.
Yeah, are you all, because the business isn't in Bristol, is it?
No.
Is it
Well, yes, yeah. So we set up in Exeter, and that's where we were trialing the business model. And then when I decided I wanted to move out, I sort of led the rollout into Bristol, which was a great place to pick, actually. I think
Bristol's quite progressive in that area, so it's a good place to start.
Yeah, it is more progressive than other cities, but I'm a little bit. I like to think that everyone could always be doing more, it is a good city for independence. But I actually think that there's a little bit of a false. Yeah, that's not entirely true. I think in Bristol, I'm not 100%, but I need to figure it out a little bit more. Spend a little bit more time here.
Yeah, maybe you can lead the way into showing them the way. What I was going to say I like about Binnett, from what I know talking to Philippa, is the fact that it's not just you will take on companies who aren't necessarily recycling or doing things well and help them to do it better. So you'll take their waste and then you will help them recycle more or not waste as much. And I really like it's not just about, well, we'll only work with certain companies who want to do it properly. We'll work with the right companies who want to improve. And I really like that process.
Yeah, well, I think there's a bit of there's an irony behind it, because all businesses want to cut costs, but actually the more that our customers want to reduce their waste or recycle more, the more they will actually reduce their costs more than any other business will. We work with a lot of hospitality who are very much either end of the spectrum, and the hospitality that actually doesn't really particularly care about recycling. Fast food chains and things, they're the ones that work on tight margins and want to keep cost reduction down, but because they can't be bothered to train their staff to separate things out into different bins, they spend a lot more than anyone else otherwise would. So we do what we can where we can, and we don't have to have the support of our customers to do the best thing we can with each individual
material. That's great.
So
thanks, Ethan. So next round 4, this is marketing buzzwords. I'm going to unveil 3 buzzwords, and it's just points to explain what they mean, basically. So let's take the first one. This is, I'm going to see if I can say it correctly first. Phygital marketing. I'm going to put a 10-second timer on. If you can get it. First to guess what this might mean. And sometimes it's just a case of looking at the words and seeing what 2 words have been matched together. Stephen, go for it. Yeah, go for it, Stephen.
Could it be the live billboards that you get on bus stops?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess you could. No, it's not. It's not that, but you could. It's. I don't think it is. At least let me read out the explanation, unless anyone else wants to give it a go. No, stumping all of you. Claire's done a good job again. So the answer is it combines physical and digital mashed together, emphasizing the blending of real world and virtual experiences to create unique and immersive marketing campaigns. And I think just general experiences. So I think you see a lot of these experiences like Stranger Things and so on, where they're sort of mixing a lot of digital and live action together. So this is doing it in marketing campaigns as well. Weird word, very difficult to say. So no points in that round. So on the next one, augmented authenticity. Who's going to take a guess on that? I think this only just goes to show how, Heidi, I'll take it in a second, how good marketers are just making up random words and just so they can get news, get in the PR cycle. Heidi, go for it.
Like augmented reality, where you have CGI stuff, but it's actually of real things that are happening. For example, it could be a building that has been displaced digitally into a different location.
Oh, now I think that's probably a better way of using this word than what it is, but that's not what I've got. Although, perhaps we could give you points for a better explanation. I'll read out what it says on the card. It highlights the concept of using augmented reality, AR, and other technologies similar to that to enhance brand authenticity, creating more engaging and genuine connections with consumers. Now, what really does that actually mean? I'd assume it means that brands just want people to slap on an AR headset and sort of engage. I think I've seen various things where you can get a branded packet of something and then you hold up your phone in front of it and out pops more digital information to help you link with a brand. But personally, I think it doesn't make sense to me, but it's an interesting buzzword.
Well, that's
Next
what
one.
I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Good.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking that gives people a bit more thinking time on this now. Look, I was just thinking you've got these apps where you can go into almost like virtual reality, where if you gone to a historic site, it will bring up the original building that was there, even though it's no longer there, and it will take you into that era and give you information about it. Yeah,
actually, I think that is definitely a better way of looking at it, rather than just this brand authenticity, which, really, what does authenticity mean? I think a lot of people use it in a very loose term. Right, moving on. Skip past that. Right, metaverse marketing. Can anyone tell me what that means? Toby?
I'll give it a go. Is it simply just marketing within the metaverse?
That is exactly what it is,
yeah.
Yeah, this is the simplest one of them all. So engaging, connecting to customers within a virtual environment. And I think, we've got Meta's Oculus system. We've got Apple's VR system. I can't remember what it's called, but that one coming out next year. I'm sure this will grow. There will be digital spaces which people will spend significant times in, which marketers will want to be part of. And let's hope it's not like in Ready Player One. I don't know if anyone remembers this scene where Nolan Sorrento, the head of IOI, which is sort of the big capitalist company in there that's trying to wrest control over the Oasis, he is pitching to the board members saying, we can sell 80% of an individual's visual field before inducing seizures. So I hope we never get to that stage, because that sounds awful.
It's all a bit Black Mirror, really, isn't it?
Yeah, Black Mirror, yes, definitely. I think if anyone wants to look at a sneak peek in what the future could be look like, however horrific it might be, Black Mirror is definitely a good one to watch, or the series is. Right, that's the end of our 4 rounds. So Claire is going to meticulously tot up the scores, and while she does that, we're going to meet our final contestant, and we're going to sneak in a bonus round as well to give her a bit more time. So, hello, Stephen. Do you want to wave and just give us a little bit of an introduction, mention your company and something exciting that's happened in 2023?
Well, good morning, everyone. So my name is Stephen. I am the manager of the Growth Hub in Cirencester. What do? We are a fully active co-working community. We've been here for 5.5 years. That is essentially what we do, but we also, the nub of what we do is we do fully funded business advice and support. So we're currently funded by through the District Council, through the UK Shared Prosperity Fund. They've very kindly agreed to fund us for the next couple of years. And that allows us to see local businesses and give them the support they need in order to give their businesses a leg up and help them along their business journey. And actually that ties in quite nicely with probably the most amazing, apart from having Ben Kinnaird's workshops here with us at the Growth Hub in Cirencester, which are seriously the best workshops ever. And I'm not just saying that. If he wasn't here, I'd
this is being recorded. This I can use that as a testimonial now.
But by all means, by all means, we love having Ben's workshops here. That's how I know what SEO stands for. Yeah. Apart from that, is that one of the oldest businesses that I saw full 5 years ago, shortly after we opened up, are now about to hit their 500,000 target and have been chosen by the DBT, the Department of Business and Trade, as a case study to be used nationally. And that only happened literally just a few weeks ago. So I'm very, very excited about that. And they are an amazing Italian street food company.
That's brilliant. That must be nice to see that, see them grow.
That's what I do the
time.
work for. That's what I do the job for. I love it. I love seeing businesses grow, and I get a huge kick out of it. So
yeah, highly recommend that. I mean, you can find the Growth Hub online, and they've got lots of events on there, which once you sign up, and they're usually free to access those events. And lovely co-working spaces, as you said, very nice.
Thank you. Yes.
The coffee too.
Yeah,
which always helps. Thanks, Stephen.
Always good. Thank you.
Okay, so let's just slip into our final round. I want you
bonus round.
This is the bonus round. I forgot I put that in there. This is round 5. So the challenge is to draw me your worst customer. The one that makes me chuckle or cringe the most gets the points. So I just want you to grab a piece of paper, grab a pen or pencil, and just draw something. I'm going to give you around a minute to do it. I'm not looking for accuracy. I'm looking for something that is fun or sort of really makes me feel like that is a bad customer. So off you go. You've got 1 minute to do that. While you do that, I'm going to show everyone who's watching live. I'm going to give a few examples of some of the drawings I came up with when I thought about this. So here's one where I was thinking about like a real grumpy customer and what they might look like. So it took me a few hours to sketch this, but this is what I put. No, I didn't. AI did this for me. I just asked for a pen sketch of a grumpy. I put grumpy troll. That's what I was thinking this time. The other thoughts I've got, like worst customers for us are people who pay late. You know, like really late. They draw it out, and by the time it gets to 90 days, they're sort of like, "What? We haven't paid you?" Or even actually ones that come up with awful ideas. So when I put that into AI, playing late and awful ideas, this is what they came up with. Most people are not quite sure what's going on here, except that they can't spell overdue or what some of those words are there. The last one we came up with was, I just put in, give me a pen drawing of the worst customer in the world. And so you can always tell the worst customer in the world because they wear a hat that says worst customer. I mean, that is something you never want to see one of your customers wearing. But what I did love about this, and it is so true, this worst customer has a bag of unrealistic expectations that they're dragging behind them. That is something that is also true in what I have. If someone is coming to me with such big expectations, like they want Facebook or they want eBay, or they want it for a few £100, they are going to be a nightmare. It's something I need to try. What I love about this is I asked AI to do a pen drawing and it slips me a little pen there for added authenticity. Okay, so last 30 seconds or so. Finish up, tidy up, sign it if you want. I hope you finished all the scores. Any bonuses for anyone who's done particularly well? Now let's see, did I time this correctly? This is all done in Keynote, and I've had synchronized video and... No, I didn't. Oh, almost. That's synchronized the video and the audio, almost there. Right, show us your work. I'm going to just go round the Zoom. So Heidi first. Let's have a look at yours. Hold it as close as you can. Oh, right, okay. That looks like a unicorn. Do you want to explain a little bit what's going on? Because a unicorn would be good, wouldn't it? What have you got there? Unicorn. It is a unicorn.
Without the horn. It's more of a cross between a donkey and a horse. And what people would like me to be is a unicorn, but what they want to pay for is the price of a donkey or a horse,
right,
or a mule. And they want me to be all sweetness and light. They want to have all the bells and whistles. They want to be able to ride you really hard. And then they just want everything for nothing.
Yeah.
A little bit like you mentioned in what you were talking about.
Yeah, it sounds like that bag of unrealistic expectations.
Yes, they want a masterpiece for the price of a cartoon.
Yes, exactly. That's a good one.
That's my worst customer.
Yes, perfect. Toby, do you want to go next?
You'll have to excuse my drawing, but here we go.
No.
I'm going to have to get rid of my background.
You got rid of it.
Let's try that.
Okay,
right.
So what we got there?
Can you see that?
Okay, yeah. So this is the hear no evil, speak no evil, see no
That's
evil.
it. That's the three wise monkeys. So it's customers that just don't engage in a relationship, and it's just one-way traffic. So yeah, they don't.
Yeah, that's
they
funny.
don't listen.
Relationships are so important because it both helps them and you, and I think a lot of customers don't realize that there's a benefit into building that relationship, because the more you do, the more that supplier will actually support you in bad times. If you need credit or you need a little bit of extra work,
Exactly.
then they're going to see that. Yeah, great. Good one. Ethan, did you do any drawing?
I did, yeah, but because I didn't bring a notepad with me, I drew it on Word. So can I share my screen?
You can share your screen. Right, I'm going to just stop mine. Go for it.
Okay, here we go. So I really like actually what Heidi and Toby have said so far, because we do also experience people who want the world and pay nothing for it. I had a few of those this year. Won't say their names because this is being live streamed. This is just someone who, a classic customer who is just throwing everything in a rubbish bin. He doesn't care. They don't want to separate out their recycling. Nice and simple. Obviously, the more and more stuff is going to energy from waste now. It's not going to landfill, but still, regardless, stuff is still ending up in the oceans. And so we've got a nice dead turtle in the middle here. Yeah, look, everyone's really sad now. That's exactly the emotion that I wanted to invoke.
I'm going to take a screen sharing, if that's all right. Yes. Yeah. Actually, so really, for you want a customer who is not. They might be doing that already, but they're willing to change. I guess you want someone who needs someone to lead them and show the way.
Kind of like with what Toby was saying. The engagement from the customers. Someone who wants to be on the same. Someone who has a shared ethos.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thank you, Stephen. You're last but not least. What's yours? And you might need to bring it a bit closer to the camera for us to see.
So this is my worst customer, and
okay,
it's just a very, very angry customer. And I don't mind angry customers when they're in the right. It's just angry customers who are absolutely unjustified to be angry, and they just look like that. But they don't. This one's not wearing a hat that says worst customer. He's wearing a headband.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like a crown wearing worst customer. I was saying that is obvious. You want to get rid of that one. The moment they come walking through the doors.
I thought this one would go more John McEnroe, and he's wearing a headband. There we go.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. It's always interesting thinking about your worst customers, because if you know who your worst customer is, you can avoid them. Right, Claire. Who is our winner? Oh, before you do that, can you announce it in reverse order? Build a bit of tension.
Okay. So in fourth place with 30 points was Stephen.
Well done for coming forth, Steve.
In third place was Ethan with 50 points. And then it was super close. But second place with 90 points was Heidi. And
Heidi's so close.
And stealing the show was Toby with 100 points. Well done.
It's a real round of applause. Well done, Toby. Very good. You were very quick on the Balti dish, and I think that's the technique. Something that's big, bold, and easy to whack. Well done. There is no prize apart from knowing you won. And what more do we need in life than knowing we're a real winner for the rest of the day? So you get that badge to take with you. Thank you very much to everyone. That's the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for coming and spending your morning with me. Hopefully you're going to go about with a bit of joy the rest of the day. So thank you, Toby, Heidi, Ethan, and Stephen. We're going to make sure there's links out to your websites on our blog post. Thank you to everyone else watching this episode of the Inventive Marketing Club. It's the last recorded one of the year. We've got our 100th episode, which we're going to share next week. And we are back on the 5th of January. I hope you have a lovely Christmas break. And while we dance out to the music, thank you. Well, I have to do a bit of dad dancing now. Oh, how long is this now? Thank you. I'm going to stop.